Hi, my name is Samantha Lumley. I am in Bio 230. The date is December 16th, 2018, and I am doing Lab 7 video of sheep brain dissection. Here is my brain. Not my brain, this is a sheep's brain, and it's already been dissected. So when I first, hold on, this is my term sheet. And when I first opened up the brain, it had this really thick covering on it, like a plastic bag. And that is the meninge. I had to cut away the meninge, and it was pretty thick, so that was really interesting. And then this is a longitudinal fissure. I had to pull apart the hemispheres right here, and in between was the corpus callosum, which helped keep the two brain hemispheres together. So that was pretty cool. This front part right here are the frontal lobes, and the frontal lobe are responsible for motor function. Parietal lobe right here, parietal lobe right here are responsible for a sense of sensory function, like a sense of touch, and gives a perception of touch too, all over the body. This is a temporal lobe right here, and it has to do with auditory sensation. Then occipital lobes back here, which deal with visual sensations. So if you get hit in the head, in the back of the head, and you damage your occipital lobe, you could damage some vision. You could also get some hallucinations. You could go colorblind for a while, but anyway, it would definitely, if you damage your occipital lobe, it would impair your vision in some way. Back here is the cerebellum, also known as the little brain. Look right here. Then I'm going to go to, these little tiny lines right here are the gyri, and right here are the sulcus grooves. And I'm going to go to the ventral part of the brain. We're going to start right here. Brain stem is back here. The next part is the medulla oblongata right here. And this has to do with respiration and cardiac function right here. Pons is next, and this helps with respiration, a pons. Midbrain is after that, and it coordinates the senses of vision and auditory sensation. Then next is the mammillary bodies, and these are part of the limbic system. And the limbic system has to do with controlling our basic emotions and drives. And by drives, I mean like feelings of hunger and thirst and other instinctive behaviors that we have. That's the mammillary bodies that help that. And the next is the optic chiasm, optic chiasma. And what that does is it takes right here were the nerves that came into the optic chiasma, and those came off when I cut the brain in half. So these were the nerves right here, right here. So the optic nerves from the right eye go into the chiasma, and then the optic tracts are in here, and the optic tracts help guide the nerves to, like the left eye to the right side of the brain, and the right eye goes through the right nerve, goes through the chiasma, and then goes through the optic tract into the left side of the brain. So they cross over, and that's what the chiasma helps do, is guide them across to the other side of the brain. So that was optic chiasma, optic tract, and optic nerve, which should be right here, but it was cut out. Then the last thing I have is the olfactory bulb, which is right here, and the olfactory bulb has to do with smell, hence olfactory, which means sense of smell. And that is it for my dissection of the sheep's brain. Thank you very much.